Like, do I do a wing? No, I'm not even gonna do a wing, girl. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today we are playing in a ton of new products, y'all. I just threw just random new things in this bag, and I'm just gonna reach in here, try out the products. Nothing is open yet, so this is like a true first impression type of video. So I don't have anything on my face right now. I'm just gonna quickly spray it with this Herbivore Rose coconut water. I like to spray this on my face before I do anything because I just got done washing it. I love this stuff. And the primer I'm using today is pretty hydrating, so I feel like I don't really need to put on a moisturizer. If you guys watched my Sephora haul, actually a lot of these products are from that Sephora haul. So the first thing I want to use is this Biossance Squalene Rose Vegan Lip Balm. They actually repackaged this. So it used to come in like a little jar. Now they have a squeeze tube. So I'll put this on first because my lips are pretty dry. I found a new bronzer at Target. Well, I was online shopping, but I was like, what? So I can't wait to try that out today. Okay, so primer we're using is the Lawless Set the Stage Hydrating Primer Serum. I'm excited about this. I just ran out of my Huda Beauty primer, and that's like the only one that I've been using for a while now, but this is how she looks. And I'm just gonna put this all over my face before we go in. Okay, yeah, this is a definite serum. So ooh, it almost feels just like the Huda, the hydrating serum primer. I mean, the hydrating jelly primer. Yeah, it feels just like it. It's really thin. I have a new brow pencil. Well, everything I'm using is new, but Huda Beauty brow pencil. I cannot wait to try this out, y'all. This is so skinny. If y'all saw my Sephora haul, y'all would have saw how skinny it was. I feel like you guys will probably see it better because I'm using my makeup tutorial lens today, so you guys will see how skinny this thing really is. Like, it literally looks like a lead pencil. It's so freaking tiny. Let me get closer. See that? Look how tiny that is. Like, it's smaller than any other brow pencil that I own, and it does come with a little spoolie too. So I'm just gonna brush my brows up really quick. I need to shape up my brows because it's starting to grow under and over them, but I'll do that another time. Oh, the shade I got is black brown, by the way. Why am I so far from my mirror? All right, I don't want to twist her up too much because I don't know if it's gonna break easily because she's so thin. Ooh, y'all, I already love this. Like, I'm already in love with it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Get you this. This is nice. BombBrows Microshade brow pencil. This is nice. All right, now that my brows are done, let me revisit this primer because I noticed it's not really sitting on my skin the way I thought it would. Like, my skin kind of feels a little dry. But the back of it says it has a refreshing feel upon application, which it did. Transitioning from a gel into a high gliding oil and then back into a gel, resulting in an ultra soft satin finish. So that's what I'm feeling on my face. Like, it's like kind of like a satin finish. Yeah, and I didn't realize this. See, reading is fundamental, but it says that you can use this underneath your makeup or as a serum in your skincare routine. So before or after you use your moisturizer, morning or night. And I feel like this will probably work its way into my maybe like my morning routine, not so much my night routine. I don't know yet, but I don't know, it's just the way that it feels on my face. It doesn't feel too hydrating. And I hate to compare this because I'm always comparing stuff to that freaking Huda primer that I used nonstop, but it just doesn't feel as hydrating as I thought it would. So, and the fact that I'm about to use a foundation that is supposed to be matte, which is the Huda Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it on my skin. I mean, it's fine for my T-zone because I have a really oily T-zone, but everywhere else, I don't know. But anyway, let's still just put it on because I still want to see how this foundation is gonna wear paired with the Lawless primer. So yeah, the Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation is full coverage, and the shade that I got is 450G, which is my perfect shade in the stick foundation. And I tried this, their liquid when it first came out years ago. So I'm very, very curious about this one. Now, when I know a lot of people are kind of like confused with the description, Luminous Matte. When I first saw that, I was thinking, okay, it's gonna be a matte foundation, but it's gonna have that, you know how some powders have that sheen to it? That's what I was thinking. So I don't know. I haven't really watched any reviews on this foundation. So when I think of Luminous Matte, I'm thinking that it's going to give me a matte finish, but it's going to kind of have that luminous, like that sheen, if that makes sense. So I don't know, but let me shake it up and see what the color is going to look like. I need to get my makeup palette, but I don't feel like getting up. Hopefully this color is the same color as the foundation stick. Okay. All right, looks promising. I'm gonna put one more pump. Let's work with 2 pumps today and see how this is going to look. All right, I like the color. Perfection, okay. Oh, it kind of feels like it's already drying down as I blend. Wow. Oh, that is a beautiful finish though. Oh, wow. I mean, it feels nice, but I'm kind of worried how it's gonna look once it dries down, but because it already feels like it's drying on my face. But it doesn't feel dry, but it feels like and looks like it's already kind of setting, if that makes sense. But the color is perfect. And I like the coverage too. The coverage is bomb. Yeah, this is, girl, it feels good though. But I'm not even gonna use a lot of powder because I feel like I don't need much powder to set the foundation. But I'm still gonna, you know, set it. But I like how it feels and looks on my skin so far. So far. Yeah, she is drying down really, really fast. Okay, I need a little bit more to go. All right, I probably put too much on my forehead. Let me try to blend it out good. Yeah, this has good coverage. Her first foundation had good coverage too, but this one is definitely more matte. Okay, I think I see what it's talking about. So it's giving matte, but the more that I keep looking at it, especially around this part of my face, because this is where it's been sitting the longest, the more that I look at it, it looks kind of luminous. You know, like it doesn't look dry matte. It gives a little tiny bit of luminosity. Am I making any sense, y'all? But it looks good. I like it. I like it. And I'm glad this color is perfect. All right. I like this. I'm gonna have to watch some reviews now that I finally tried it out and see what everybody else is saying about it, but I like it. I mean, just by the first application. And you know what? I kind of want to squeeze in. I'll probably squeeze in a wear test today. I'm trying out a ton of different products, but I still probably will squeeze in a wear test so we can see how the foundation looks at least. But I like her. I do. Okay. I am going to, like, do y'all see what I'm talking about? Like, the glow is giving, but it's not dewy. Like, it doesn't feel it literally feels like it's set on my face. Like, but it still kind of gives that skin finish, but it's not too overly matte. I like this. I like it. Okay. I have a new concealer. I was going to use the Merit for my foundation today, but I figured let me try the Huda first because you guys have been wanting to see my review. So we're going to try the Merit foundation in another video, but since I have 2 shades in this, I'm going to use Khaki as my concealer. I think I'll use, I have Amber in the other shade too, by the way. But let me show you. Let me wipe this off my hand. I'm kind of everywhere in this video, but hey, it's fine. Let's swatch Khaki. I'll go ahead and swatch Amber too so y'all can see, because I don't even know if these colors are, I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely gonna have to be a concealer, obviously, but let me swatch Amber. Yeah, Amber, because this is the color I was gonna use for foundation or like spot concealing. Let's see. So here's Amber. I know hand swatches are not too accurate, but I feel like that will work. Yeah. So you guys will see her in a different video, but today let's use Khaki for my concealer. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go in light-handed with this because this is lighter than what I thought it would be. So I'm just gonna do that. And by the way, I always use damp sponges when I use a sponge on my face. So I'm gonna blend her out with this damp sponge. Okay. I don't have a new setting. I mean, I have a new setting powder, but I don't have a new translucent powder to use. So I'm going to stick with the Sephora translucent powder that I've been using. Y'all, this looks good. It's a little light, but I still think it looks pretty good. But yeah, we're just going to use the Sephora translucent setting powder today to set the concealer, which has been everything. If you guys haven't tried it, yeah, right here. This right here. Bomb. Ooh. Okay, complexion is looking really good so far, y'all. All right, now I'm gonna take the Sephora translucent powder and set that concealer really quick. All right, we are done with setting the concealer. Now let's try the Kosas Cloud Set Bake Setting and Smoothing Powder. I got Softly, and hopefully this is a good shade. I just need to set the temples of my forehead and then right here. Honestly, like I said earlier, I feel like I don't need to use a powder for this foundation because it already feels like it's set on my face. But we still want to try out this powder. We want to see how it looks and all of that. So let me get a brush. I'm gonna take this large Sephora 80 powder brush, and we are going to, let's see how she looks. Let me put it on the forehead first, see if the color is good, which it is. it's almost like spot on, which I like. I love when I get a powder that's literally spot on because it doesn't take away from the foundation that I put on. Like, it doesn't take away from the color. And this is perfect. So this is a really sheer powder, and it's almost reminding me of my Sephora Micro Smooth. Now, the Sephora Micro Smooth powder that I have, I use the shade Deep Ebony, and it is a little bit, like a tiny hair bit darker than this one. But as far as how it's looking, it's giving me Micro Smooth vibes, like for real. Yes, it does make my skin look smooth like the Micro Smooth. I mean, my skin was already looking smooth, but now that I'm putting it all over my face, let me get my under my chin to set that foundation. Now that I'm putting it all over, and I take whatever is left on the brush to go on the center of my face. But yeah, now that I'm putting it all over, it looks so good and airbrushed and soft and smooth. Okay, y'all, I love when my complexion is on point. Like, I don't care if the eyeshadow is whatever, but as long as my complexion looks good, I am happy. So yes, let me know if you guys have tried this powder out, because right now it's looking good. Okay, let's talk about this bronzer that I got from Target Beauty Bakerie. Now, I'm probably late on this, but I already knew that Beauty Bakerie was sold at Target, but I didn't know that they had a bronzer. Like, they have a palette, like a bronzer palette, but I didn't know that they had a legit bronzer. It's called Snackaroons bronzer. It's the bite size, and they have, I think, 3 or 4 other shades. The shade that I got is Perfect Blend. Yeah, Perfect Blend. And this is how she looks. And I actually got the darkest shade because I didn't know if the one before this one was gonna, you know, work for me, because online it looked pretty light. So I played it safe and got the darker one, which this looks so freaking good. Let me swatch it. This looks so good, y'all. Only thing I don't like is it's so tiny. Like, it looks like a little eyeshadow, like a single shadow, which I'm pretty sure you can use it as a shadow. But y'all, so the brush I'm gonna use is this one from Real Techniques. Is the number 400, and I believe I picked this up from CVS. It was a long time ago, but I feel like this will be a good bronzer brush to use. So I don't want to go heavy-handed since it is pretty rich. So let's try it. Oh yes. Oh yes. I love it. I love it. And you guys know I like to go heavy with my bronzer on my forehead. I kind of went too heavy right here, so I can probably blend it out, but this looks good. All right, bronzer looks good, complexion looks good. Let me fix my brows like I always do. I'm gonna take the, if I can grab it, the Huda pencil once again. I'm just gonna take the spoolie and, oh, actually, wait. Let me contour my nose. I am gonna use, where'd it go? I'm gonna use this e.l.f. contour palette and taking this color right here and taking it down the side of my nose to contour it. Okay, let's play with some Tom Ford eyeshadow. I have the Eye Color Quad in the shade African Violet. And this is gonna be my first time using Tom Ford makeup. So if you didn't watch my Sephora haul, this is, let me take these little brushes out. It comes with these little 2 brushes. This is what she looks like. And I think, actually, we're gonna like really play with some color today, because looking at this, I almost want to grab teal eyeliner. I might do that out of my beauty closet. I might do that. Let me see what I come up with first though. So I don't really see a color in here that I can use for, actually let's just play with this. Let's just see. Let me go in with this peach color. I was gonna say I don't see, I mean this is like a satin finish, like a shimmery metallic-y looking color, so it's not matte, but this peach color right here looks like it'll be a good shade to start out with. So we're gonna put this in the crease, and I probably could have just started out with that bronzer that I use. Let me kind of clear out this brush. Yeah, let's start out with that. Let's use the Beauty Bakerie bronzer for the transition shade, because I always like to put something down in the crease first before even, you know, going full out with the eyeshadow. And this will be a good transition shade. All right, now let's take this color right here, and I'm gonna use this little Fenty blending brush, the number 210, and we are gonna also put it right there in the crease. This is cute. And it has good color payoff. Like really good color payoff. Wow. And y'all know I like to stick with the same brush, so I'm gonna stick with the same Fenty brush, wipe it off on this little cloth, getting most of that color off. I mean, it doesn't take all the color off, but I just like to stick with one to two brushes when I do, especially when I'm blending eyeshadows. So now let's go in with the purple, and I'm gonna try to pick up a good amount of this on the brush, and we are going to just tap it on the outer corner. But I don't want to go too far into the orange or the peach color, because I don't want to take away from it, but I still want a little bit of that purple kind of blending in with it. So I'm just tapping it right there on the outer corner, or the, you know, outer corner of my lid, just like that. Tap, tap, tap. And notice I'm not taking anything right here yet, because I honestly don't know what I want to do right there. That's why I always like to kind of start on the outside and then kind of work my way in when I'm doing my eyeshadow, instead of just starting all the way in the corner and then working my way out. Because even if you just were to stop right here, this will be a look. Like, just put on some mascara. You can put on a little bit of powder that's pretty much the same color as this area right here. So like a translucent powder or a lighter nude. Because I like how it looks like this, but I think I want to play in a couple of more shades from the palette just to see what we can come up with. But right now, I'm very, very impressed with the quality of the shadows. When I swatched them in my Sephora haul, I wasn't too, like, you know, over the top, because they were just like basic swatches. But once you actually use eyeshadow, like use it, that's when you really see if the quality is good or not. So I'm gonna take the brush again and go back and forth on my napkin, taking most of the purple off, and I am gonna dip back into that peach orange color once again and take it right there in the crease on the outer part of my lid and kind of pulling it up some. Just like that. Now I'm going to use one of these little brushes that came in the palette, because they're small and I don't have a lot of room right here to work with, so I want something tiny. So I'm going to use this little tiny brush end of the little applicator, and let's go with this color and see how this is gonna look right here. Can you see it? We're just tapping it where we didn't put any eyeshadow and then kind of sweeping it over up into those shades. I mean, it definitely made it look better, but it's not as noticeable. I mean, you can see a huge difference right here, but color wise it's not super duper noticeable, which I like, because I don't want it to be too dark in this area, because I kind of like the light fade right there. So kind of light right here and then fade into a little. Ooh, this is cute, y'all. This is actually really, really cute. All right. And I like the fact that it came with a tiny brush. So now I'm gonna take my, well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna take my finger and go. So we're actually using all the colors, y'all. I'm gonna take my finger and go into this shimmery bronzy looking color. And I feel like this is gonna work better if I wet a brush, because it doesn't feel too like it. I mean, it's picking up some of the color, but it's not like, I don't know. I just feel like this will probably be one of those shadows that works best if it was wet. But I'm gonna tap it on the center of my lid. Really just to get some of that, you know, the glow. I'm gonna tap it in the center and also work it into the inner corner. Okay. I like this. When I put my lashes on, this is gonna it's gonna take it to the next level for real. But let me grab a color eyeliner, because I want to kind of experiment with a little bit more color, but it's not gonna be like too much. So let me grab something out of my closet and I'll be back. All right, y'all, so we are gonna use this color on the waterline. Urban Decay has the best eyeliners. It's the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Overdrive. This is how the color looks. A beautiful green teal color, and I think this goes really good with the eyeliner. I mean, it doesn't match it, but I feel like this type of color looks so pretty with the peach and purple type of look. So we're gonna put this on the waterline. All right, this is where hopefully I don't mess this look up, because we are about to do something totally different, and that is use a eyeliner slash lash glue thing. So this is like all the rave right now, using an eyeliner, and it's actually lash glue, but you put it on like an eyeliner and you're supposed to immediately put on your lash after. So this is the Duo Line It Lash It 2-in-1 eyeliner and lash adhesive. So we'll try it out. I got this with my I got it in a PR package with like a ton of lashes from Ardell, and I want to see what the hype is about. Hopefully this does not mess things up, because y'all know I don't be doing eyeliner. I just pop my lashes on and I'm good to go. So I'm gonna try not to mess this look up, because girl, this is so cute. So let's see. Let's see. I mean, the whole point is trying new things, right? All right, this is how I used to use the Duo lash glue all the time. So let's try it. Let's see. I don't know how this, let me see. Let me just test it on my hand. And do you supposed to wait for it to dry, or do you just apply the lash? See, this is where I'm about to mess things up, because it's not even, I think you're supposed to, let me read this thing. Apply on clean and dry lids for best results. Use primer prior to application, which I didn't do. If you need to reposition lashes once adhesive eyeliner is dried, slowly peel. Okay, so Yeah, this is supposed to dry down some. Okay. Oh, and the lashes I'm using is the Remy Lashes 778 from Ardell. These are like the only ones that I use because they fit my eyes perfectly and they go with any look that I do. And that's one thing about me. If I find a lash that I like, that I love, that works for me, I'm not really going to switch it up because I don't know, I just think these are just like the perfect lash. I don't have to cut them. They fit my eyes perfectly. Like they're just the perfect shape and everything. So these are the ones I'm using, and let me actually prepare them, take it off so I can be ready to put it on. All right, y'all, here goes nothing. Here it goes nothing. I'm gonna put my mascara on after I do all of this. I'm so scared. Like, do I do a wing? No, I'm not even gonna do a wing, girl. We're just gonna put enough on here so the lashes can stick. All right, now let's try it. She's on. I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at this stuff. And since I put the stuff like super close to my lashes, because I didn't really want it to look like I had on a black eyeliner. I just put it as close to my lashes as possible. And then I put the band right on top of it. So, girl, these are on. These are on. Okay. Yes. But yeah, now that they are on, let's apply some mascara. So I'm going to take the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes mascara, and this is double-sided. So one side is good for, I feel like one side will be good for my bottom lashes, but I mean, you can use both sides, you know. So I'm going to show you the one. This is the larger one, which I would use for my top lashes. And then this is the, I keep looking over to see what time it is. It is the smaller one, which will be great for my bottom lashes. So let's use the bigger one first and just coat my real lashes with it. So I just take it and wiggle, 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 wiggle. And I haven't mentioned this before, and a lot of you know I like to put on mascara after I put on my false lashes, but I never take the mascara all the way into the false lashes. I just coat my real lashes right up under it and kind of wiggle it and kind of push it, kind of like what I'm doing right here. Just pushing it and wiggling it into my real lashes. All right, what are we thinking? How do we like the eyes? I'm obsessed. Very, very nice. Very cute. Okay, so we have blush and then a lip product. I'm gonna take this powder off really quick though. All right, let's play with the new Colourpop blushes. It's the Cheek Dew, and I actually want to swatch all of these with you guys. These are the ones that they sent over, and I think I'm gonna be using Kiss Kiss today because it's a nude. I think, I don't know, but let me just swatch them all so y'all can see. So first one we have is Bubbles. And, oh, they all have this little paper on it. Well, let's put Bubbles right here. So that's Bubbles. This next one is called Hot Fuss. And it's actually the darker one that I have, the darkest one that I have in the bunch. And here is how she looks. Oop. There's Dark Fuss. I know I'm squirting too much out, but I want you guys to really see the color. Next we have So Cosmo. I think this will be a good color with the look because it's kind of like a peachy shade. Ooh, this might be it. This might be it. Let me open her. There is So Cosmo. Yeah, this might be, I don't know. Let me see the other one first. So this one is Kiss Kiss. I love, love, love this color. Yes, I like that one. All right, so here they are up close. Yeah, let's do Kiss Kiss today. So I just made a big mess. The way I've been applying liquid blushes lately is putting it on my hand first and then taking a sponge. So I'm gonna take this sponge that I used earlier, and first let's apply, what is it, Kiss Kiss on the hand. Right there. And I'm gonna take my sponge, dip it in there like this. Oh, let me show y'all how it looks blended out on my hand with the sponge. Oh, these are really sheer. I might need a little bit more, but that's how it looks. And the sponge is still kind of damp, so that's probably why, but it's fine. Let me tap it on my cheeks. I definitely have to go in and set it because, I mean, it is pretty creamy and luminous on the cheeks. And you don't want your blush to move, so she's cute. So yeah, Kiss Kiss. She is cute. Really, really, like, I actually like the glow from the blush. It's pretty dewy, but I still need to at least go in and set it so it won't move. So what I'm gonna do to set it is I am gonna take, I've actually done this before with a CoverGirl setting powder, so I'm gonna take the Kosas powder again. This is the one that I use to set the perimeter of my face, and I am gonna tap my brush in it one time, just like that. Just boom, and you're good. And then just lightly, like, I'm very light-handed with this, I'm just gonna tap it over that blush. So that way it doesn't take away from the color, but it still sets it. And you still can see a little bit of the glow on the cheeks. I'm very pleased with this look so far. Very, very pleased. We're pretty much done. Let me do a lip. Y'all know I'm about to do a nude lip because, I mean, we have a lot of color going on the eyes, and I don't really want to do any colorful lips today, but we have a new lip product. It's the NYX This Is Milky Gloss. And I swatched these in my recent vlog, but let me show you guys how they look if y'all haven't seen them. So these are their new glosses, and this is the shade Milk the Cocoa. And they feel really, really similar to the butter glosses. They're really smooth and buttery. They're not sticky. But these actually have a little bit more pigment. Actually, not all of them, because I have, I swatched 4 of them in my vlog, and I think one of the shades that I swatched was really, really sheer. But, so there is that right there. But the nudes, I feel like they have a little bit more pigment than the nude butter glosses. And this chocolate color, y'all, let's do, ooh, I think this will look good. Let's do both of these colors. I'm not even gonna go in with a lip liner. Let's just put the gloss on and be done. So, oh, and then I'm gonna spray my face after I do this. But let me show you guys the pigment of this gloss. Look at that. Girl, this is pretty by itself. So buttery. Now I'm gonna go in with Cookies and Milk, and I'm gonna take this on the center to lighten it up. I don't think I have any new setting sprays. I mean, I probably do, but I really want to use what I have been using. So I'm gonna take the Smashbox setting spray. This is, y'all, this and the Cover FX are my go-to sprays. So this is the one that locks my makeup in and it helps it from transferring. So I go in with this first. And then I take Cover FX, because this is the dewy spray, and I just spray it around the perimeter right in here to give me more of a glow. And that is it, you guys. This is probably one of my favorite recent looks, besides the one that I did like a Your Skin But Better look, and I am obsessed with that. I mean, it's so basic and so plain, but I love how it came out. But this, y'all, I'm kind of shook. I am kind of shook with the complexion, the eyes, the lips. Everything is so good. I am gonna check back with you guys later on, because I really want to see how the foundation is holding up on my face. It's gonna hold up on my face throughout the day. So I'm gonna check back. It's not gonna be a full 8-hour wear test because I am so bad with starting out later in the day. So I'll try to check back with you guys later on this evening. But right now, everything looks so freaking good on my skin. The foundation looks good. The concealer that I used looks good. The blush looks good. The eyeshadow, everything that I used, I am loving. So of course, I'll let you guys know in a later video how I'm still liking the products. I want to test out the primer a little bit more, because I told you guys earlier, I think I'm going to incorporate this in my skincare routine, because you can do that. So I want to give this a little bit more, you know, a little more wear. And I also, of course, want to wear the foundation a little bit more as well. I want to pair this with a few other primers or maybe a moisturizer, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. But I mean, I don't really have I don't have any complaints with it right now. I mean, obviously I just put it on my face, but yes, y'all, I think that is all I'm gonna do for now, and I guess I will see you guys later on this evening. So let's check in, shall we? So skin looks good. And I know I said earlier I couldn't do like a full 8-hour wear test, because I kind of started a little late today to do this wear test, because I actually filmed a video before even doing this video. But it has been a few hours. I'd say about 4 or 5 hours I've had this face on. I have noticed that my lashes are already about to come off. So that glue, I mean, it's good right then and there, but after wearing these lashes for a few hours, you can see, I don't know if y'all can see right here, it is coming off. See that? They're starting to come off. So the glue isn't that strong. So I'm gonna stick with what I use, which is the House of Lashes Lash Adhesive. But Complexion is bomb still. Like, it looks really good. I don't see any creasing under my eyes. It looks pretty good. I'd say I actually like this liquid foundation more than I do the original one. And y'all know the original one had it had fragrance to it, and this one doesn't have any fragrance, and I actually like the finish of this one better. So I like it. Let me know if you guys have already tried the foundation out. Do you like it better than the original one? Do you like it better than the stick foundation? I know some of you are gonna ask me that. Do I like this better than the stick foundation? I would probably say, just by how it looks on my skin, I like this finish. I mean, I like the stick foundation, the Huda stick foundation a lot. Y'all know this, but if I want more of a, you know, luminous finish, then the stick foundation gives me that. But this foundation gives me more of a matte finish, but it's not too matte, it's not too dry. It's literally the perfect in between, and I am here for it. But yeah, and everything else I really like. Like I said before, I will let y'all know in a later video how everything is holding up. My lips, Summer Friday's lip balm. But that's it, y'all. That is all that I pretty much have to say. I hope it was helpful, if you were wondering, you know, whether or not you wanted the foundation or even any other products that I use today. Hopefully this video helped. Let me know if you have already tried out any of these products. What are your thoughts on the products? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let's talk about it down below in the comments. But yes, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off because I'm ready to take this makeup off. But hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a huge thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.